the bridge, given na maraming fails.
Well, let me start this way. There's one reason why we should get to the truth, which is basically public safety, di ba? How would you feel kung pamilya mo na sa bridge, hindi mo alam kung safe? Ang problema natin, there are 1.2 billion reasons na hindi lumabas yung katotohanan. Yun yung contract price, di ba? So makikita nyo, parang sa haba ng hearing, sa dami ng dokumento, yung bakit, ayaw ilabas kung bakit bumaksak. So as to whether i-condemn o hindi, confident naman ako na magiging doble maingat kasi wala nang excuse ang DPWH to na past two administrations ang gumawa. Kasi 2014 hanggang 2023. Pero dun sa pinakita natin sa inyo na lahat ng mga memo, kung na-surprise tayo noong February 27, now we're not surprised anymore. Kasi ginawa naman nung nasa baba yung trabaho memo after memo na may problema, 'di ba? Hindi pinansin. So, ano yung dahilan? And that's our job. So the job of DPWH is to blacklist kung sino ang pumalpak, demandahin, get our money back. Pero sa Blue Ribbon Committee, dalawa lang. Sinong nagkasala at anong kaso dapat? Pangalawa, anong remedyo? So hindi ko na natanong today but I found out may lahat ng testing protocol sila until bago i-accept. Pero pagka nagiba, wala pa pala silang protocol. Kaya ngayon, nangangapa pa sila. I guess they just assume that walang babaksak na building or bridge or whatever, di ba?
Sa tingin nyo, intentional yung pag-ignore ng mga inspection report na pinadala sa DPWH?
Alam mo, nakakatago kasi sila dun sa tagal tapos palitan ng tao. Pero kung makikita mo, parang lumalabas kasi nare-reward pa pagka may mali, may bago pang kontrata. Di ba? So, imbis na may deterrent na eto mali, bayaran mo yan, ang nangyari, eto mali, may bagong kontrata. So, from 800 million, nadagdagan pa ng 400 million. But we'll get to that in the next hearing. May mga hihintayin lang ako. But I stand by my statement the first hearing. Bakit walang outrage? Bakit walang indignation? I'm sure sa inyo, sa media, I'm sure sa mga taga-Region 2, sa buong Pilipinas, may outrage tayo. Pero ba't hindi natin maramdaman sa DPWH yun? But I'll suspend that until April 25 or the next hearing. Tignan natin yung investigative body nila. Pero kaya ako binasa isa-isa, di ba? Hindi biro yung mga nakitang defect Yung mga defect, kung binasa sa atin lahat yung defect na yon, tutuloy ba tayo sa tulay na yon? Hindi. Papayagan mo ba na mga anak mo o mga pamangkin mo, mga apo mo, dadaan sa tulay na yon kung nakita mo yung report na yon? Hindi.
So yung disregard dun sa inspection report, is that tantamount to criminal negligence?
We'll get there. I just don't wanna make a conclusion habang ano pa dyan. Pero may mananagot dito.
Sir, paano yung sinabi ni Sec Bonoan na yung mga involved sa construction ay wala na sa DPWH?
Walang problema sa civil liability kahit na wala na sa DPWH. Wala rin problema sa criminal. But of course, meron kasing patay na So, syempre, pagka may death, that extinguishes yung criminal liability. But that's why it's so important na yung bond ng contractor ay intact at yung guarantee nila na, di ba sabi nga ni Senator Joel, 40 years So, yun ang gusto kong tignan. Kailangan, kasi kung walang hahabulin sa'yo, matapang ka. Pero kung may hahabulin sa'yo, so kung contractor ka, 1 billion yung project, may 5 billion pesos ka, takot ka rin na habulin sa yung 1 billion. Ang problema, kung may 5 billion ka, may mahahabol ka nga, pero may pera kang gagamitin for your legal defense. And walang problema kung talagang innocent ka, pero pag guilty, gagamitin mo. That's why ang tingin ko dito, parang parang may omerta May code of silence na ayaw magsalita, ayaw magturuan, di ba? So, sila mamili. Pag hindi sila nagtuturuan, sasama-sama namin lahat ng tahimik. Wala kaming choice, di ba?
Walang nagtuturuan, sir, pero would there have been a collusion?
Obviously. Obviously, may quiet cover-up na nangyayari. But I wanna give the Secretary a chance dito sa bagong committee niya. And that's why tinuloy ko pa rin tong hearing na to kahit na meron. Kasi I want them to know, pag hindi nila ginalingan at hindi nila itotoo, meron tayong ebidensyang hawak na. Meron akong mga hindi pa rin nilabas. Just to give them a chance, pero hawak na natin yung ilan mga facts about this. The facts is enough eh. Sometimes kasi kailangan mo additional evidence or ng witnesses, but in this case, yung paperwork lang at facts is more than enough to show na hindi aksidente ito. This was waiting to happen talaga.
Sir, may cover-up kasi may kumita?
Yun ang sinabi ko, di ba, na there's one reason para lumabas ang totoo, public safety. Unfortunately, there's 1.2 billion reasons na hindi lumabas yung totoo. Sana manaig yung one reason over the 1.2 billion reasons.
Sir, yun kung 900 plus fails, were they ever cured?
We have to get there, and that's why I want to ask why. Kasi kung construction defect siya, then it leads us to many more questions. Kung hindi siya construction design, ba't mo tinuloy? Kasi kung mali yung design from the start, dapat tama nga si engineer, hindi mo tinuloy. Di ba? Retrofit cannot fix a design problem. On the other hand, kung construction problem siya, ay bakit dinagdagan ng 400 million? So marami talagang masyadong tanong, but doon ako galit na isang buwan na yung mga basic na test doon sa bakal, doon sa litrato, doon sa akyatin yun at tignan yung bolts, hindi ginagawa.
Will you bat for another laboratory to conduct an investigation?
Definitely, the Senate will do its part. So we're giving them all the chances. But kung hindi kami satisfied, we'll do our own investigation then. So parallel yung investigation. But up to the technical test, we probably have to consider that kung hindi magiging transparent. Pero kung transparent naman sila, kasi like yung bolt, di ba? Pag binuksan yun, kumbaga, to use the word lightly, tutuklapin mo lang yung semento, picture lang eh. Hindi pa nga lab yun eh, di ba? But like yung bakal, laboratory yun. But from the way it was cut, malinaw yun, hindi na stretch yun.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Sir, can I ask you?
All I want to say about politics is may kanya-kanyang dahilan eh. But that's precisely why I ran as an independent in 2022. That's why I maintained my independence whether kay Senator Subiri or Senator Escudero, because I don't want to be tied down by a party and I want to be able to say eto tama, eto mali, di ba? And I think I'm able to do that even if lahat naman tayo may bias, may prejudice. But yung hindi ka tali kung anong tama at mali. So obviously I'm observing the election. Obviously my sister is a candidate. I have friends on both sides. Mix yung nasa isip ko that I haven't talked about publicly. And I'm concerned with what's happening sa ating bansa, di ba? Having said that, I won't comment na kung sinong lilipat, sinong ganito, etc. Kasi choice talaga nila yon. And I don't wanna harm or help their campaign unless I'm campaigning for them, di ba?
Worst case scenario at this time?
Kalahati pa lang, umpisa pa lang ng local eh. So, marami tayong hindi na-expect from the filing to the start, tapos ngayon, di ba? So even naman yung impeachment, hindi man natin na-expect nung filing. Yung anong tamang term, pag-deport or illegally pag-alis ng ating dating Pangulo dito sa Pilipinas, hindi natin na-expect yun. So all I can say to everyone is expect the unexpected. Hindi natin alam talaga kung anong mangyayari.
Senator, isa na lang, impediment yung pag-stay ni Vice President Duterte there for the impeachment? Will that move anything?
Malayo pa naman eh. So, June 2 pa kami magano. So, I'd rather just wait until June 2 and see what will happen then. No? And then may election. So, even sa prosecutor, sa composition ng House prosecution, that can also change. There's a lot of uncharted waters here. Because nga, first time natin nag-impeachment na eksaktong magbre-break tapos election and then magche-change ng administration, di ba? So although nangyari yan kay President Erap, di ba, January, tapos mag-election ng May, But by the time bago mag-election na he stepped down eh. 'Di ba kay Chief Justice Corona naman hindi umabot ng election, kay President Arroyo naman hindi umabot sa Senate. So medyo iba din ang sitwasyon ngayon. Di ba? Thank you. Thank you.